for a date. So
What?
I don't think that's technically called a date,
No.
Henry.
Is that illegal?
Also,
I think, yeah.
I've paid a lot less, so I think you're kind of getting swindled. Maybe I should introduce you to some people.
Oh my
no.
God.
How you doing, Henry?
That's not really a fair assessment of what happened, okay?
Okay.
Yeah,
Escort
that's.
service?
I feel like
Right,
that's what people who are guilty always say.
It was actually smooth.
I don't want to know any of those details.
Good
Just,
thing it wasn't bumpy.
yeah. First of all, what's your date's name?
Her name's Tara.
Tara. Okay. And where did you meet Tara?
So I met Tara at my dry cleaning place.
Okay.
But there wasn't like an ad for her or anything, right?
She wasn't standing outside at a seedy strip mall where your dry cleaner is, and you're like, "Hey, I'll pay you $100 to go out with me."
No, that's not what happened. So basically, she's the girl at the counter.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she works there.
Okay.
She's super pretty. She's always smiling and nice when I go in there. And I go in there a pretty good amount.
Okay.
Your shirts just keep getting more dirty and more dirty.
Every day.
Yeah, God, I gotta go in there again.
Yeah, it's crazy. Every single day I spill something.
Yeah,
Yeah, weird.
wild.
Okay, so you've seen her a bunch, and what made you finally get the nerve to ask her out?
So I was looking for an opportunity, but, it doesn't always pop up. But
Yeah.
basically, a lady brought in 6 dresses while I was in there.
Yeah.
And, the lady left. And I turned to Tara and I said, I'll give you $50 to wear one of those dresses out with me.
What?
Oh.
That's
wow.
a weird ask.
Yeah, but it's a little bit baller, right?
It's like
I mean,
a proposition.
yeah. But then it's
and
also
it's-
strange to be like, "That's the dress I want you in."
Right, and it's also, I'm sure, breaking company policy. I mean, I hope they're not wearing other people's clothes randomly.
Breaking company policy is kind of the whole point. It's like a little dare.
Oh.
Then she gets to go out with me.
Yeah, I dare you to wear a stranger's dirty clothes and come on a date with me.
I think she'd clean them first before she wore it out.
Did she take you up on it?
Yeah, well, so then she was like, no way. There's no way you're going to do that. And I was like, $100.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
That's where the $100 comes in. So she actually decided to do it for $100.
Yeah, she said, okay.
Everyone has a price.
Okay.
Yeah, $100 was Tara's price.
Wow.
How was the date? Did she actually show up in somebody else's clothing?
She actually did, and it was hilarious.
Oh my God.
That's funny.
I hope it was actually a good looking dress that fit her and not some like oversized 65-year-olds.
Or super tight.
Right.
She looked good. I know how to pick them. I know how to pick dresses.
Oh, that's weird.
That's
Okay, not
creepy.
people. I don't know how to pick
Yeah.
people, but dresses. 10 out of 10.
I know how to pick dresses, but I mean, I got to give her props, okay? Because it's pretty ballsy to actually do that, to actually take me up on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So how was the actual date with her, though?
So we went to a bar, and classic date,
Yeah.
and honestly, it was great.
Good.
Okay. What was a highlight?
First of all, she's funny. She was
Okay.
kind of like ripping on the bartender a little bit, and it was fun. And, she's like actually into sports, which is not something you're always finding on dates, and I like sports.
Totally.
Anything really special about it or notable?
I mean, she did keep talking about marriage.
Whoa. Like how she wanted to get married or just marriage in general?
Yeah, well, she just said, like, that marriage was really important to her and that she wants kids.
Were you freaked out by that?
To be honest, I was not.
Hey, that's a
Okay.
good thing then.
Well, and it's important to talk about it. I mean, not necessarily always on the first date, but this is my end goal in life. So
Yeah.
if you're not into it, let's not waste our time.
Yeah, exactly. And just because, I paid for this date doesn't mean I'm not taking it seriously.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did pay for it.
Forgetting now.
Did you actually give her $100? Did you pay up?
I actually gave her a $100 bill right when she got there. And I was surprised she didn't run off, to be honest.
All right.
Yeah, deal's done.
That's
You're gonna laugh.
awesome.
Well, how did the date end? Did you guys kiss? For $100, I would
more?
hope so, yeah. It's like not on the lips.
You're making me seem so much creepier than I am.
I'm good
No,
at that.
it's a
one of my
funny
special
story.
skills. But did you guys kiss at the end?
We did.
Okay.
And
Ooh.
report, what was it like?
Was it super over the top, the most romantic thing in the world? But, it was like 5-10 seconds. Nice.
That's a nice kiss.
Okay.
First date.
Okay.
And did you make plans to see each other again?
Yeah, we were going to, like, text each other and figure out another time.
Okay.
Oh.
And she's not texting you back now?
We were texting. We were, like, going back and forth, and she was changing the time a lot. And now she's not really responding.
Uh-oh.
I'm kind of worried about the dress part of it.
Why?
Like that she got in trouble or something.
Oh, yeah, because she wasn't supposed to be doing that. Maybe you got her fired.
Uh-oh.
She got caught.
I'm worried that her boss fired her or something.
Okay.
But you haven't been back into the dry cleaner where she works.
No, I'm terrified.
Okay.
We'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, okay?
All right, cool.
Okay, thank you.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I must be getting my clothes dry cleaned at the wrong place. 'Cause I've never seen an attractive dry cleaner worker. It's usually like old dudes who smell like smoke still.
No, we have old ladies at ours.
And
Yeah.
they look like
Yeah.
smoke.
And Henry's on the phone right now. He actually met the girl that he wants to call today. She was working at the dry cleaner. I guess I didn't ask. Is she an old dude who smells like smoke?
No, she's not.
Okay.
Good.
Cool. All right. Just wondering.
Shocking.
I mean, you do what you want. I just wanted to get the
judging.
right picture in my mind. But he met Tara at the dry cleaner. He actually dared her to meet up with him wearing somebody else's clothes from the dry cleaner. He paid her $100. He bet her $100 she wouldn't do it. She did it. They had a fun date. They even kissed at the end of the night, but now she's not responding to any of his text messages. So we're going to see if we can find out why. You ready to go?
Yeah, let's do it. I want to figure this out.
And you're worried that, I mean, the stunt that you guys pulled could have gotten her fired.
Yeah, or like, maybe now she's like wants more money from me or something.
She's like, next time we go out, I'll wear something else for $250.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to call her right now, see if we can figure it out. Okay. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Tara?
Yeah.
Hey, Tara, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Juball in the morning.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not familiar.
Brooke and Juball in the morning is a radio show.
Oh, okay.
Probably still not familiar, huh?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm calling you today because we got an email about you from somebody who listens to our show.
Okay.
His name is Henry.
Henry?
Yeah.
You remember him?
Yeah, why did he talk to you about me? I'm sorry, I'm really confused.
Well, we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with someone and then you don't want to see him again, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. And Henry told us about your date. He told us how you dared you $100 to put on some dress from somebody else from the dry cleaner and meet up with him. And you did it, and he thought everything went well, but now you're not getting back to him, and he's confused.
Okay, so he just told you all of this without checking in with me, if he could just share this personal information?
Well, I suppose he would have checked in with you if you were answering him, but unfortunately you're not. So, yeah, he did tell us that, though.
Did he tell you, like, the name of where I work and all of my personal information?
No.
All we
no.
know is you're Tara and that you're at a dry cleaner.
Yeah, that's it.
And it sounded like a fun night. Like, it sounded like, I don't know, a funny way to meet somebody and go out on a date.
I mean, I think he's a really good guy, but now, like, you can't just tell someone on a public radio or whatever that I'm stealing from my work. That's
Okay.
like a really shitty thing to do to someone.
Right. Well, you're anonymous, though. We don't know anything about you other than your name
Okay.
and the fact that you wore a dress that wasn't yours on a date. That's it.
And if you think of it this way, if you've never heard of our radio show, I'm guessing nobody at your work has also heard of us. So you're probably in the clear.
Okay, well, I hope so. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, you're fine.
Can you tell us a little bit about your date? Did you have fun?
The date was really good. I had a good time.
Good.
What else do you need to know?
I mean, just basically, why don't you want to see him again?
Yeah.
I mean, I just think looking back on that night, I'm really grateful for that experience. It was really fun, but it kind of changed everything for me.
Changed everything?
everything? That's a bold statement.
I know.
What do you mean by that?
Well, one, I wasn't even going to do it, but then something in me was like, no one will notice. Just take the dress.
Oh, you're talking
Okay.
about the bet about whether or not you'd wear the dress. You weren't going to do it at first.
Yeah, he told you about that, right?
Oh, I got it. Now you're a kleptomaniac. You're stealing all kinds of things.
No, I really, honestly, I really never do stuff like that. Then I put it on, and then when I was looking in the mirror, I was like, oh, damn, I look good. And, like, I never,
That's awesome.
I really don't try at my appearance so much. I mean, I take showers and, like, I shave my legs, but it's not,
Okay.
like, anything over the top.
Right. It's just not a priority for you.
No, but then after I put that dress on, it just totally changed the game for me. And I
Oh.
was like suddenly people that I never would have like hit on, or they wouldn't hit on me. Like they were just like noticing me. And after the date, I actually wore it more. And when I was out with just friends, people were just like asking me out left and right. And yeah.
So the dress that you took from the dry cleaner, you actually like it a lot.
No, I love it, and I'm never giving it back.
Oh my God.
No! What?
I feel like it has this magic power, and all of these guys that I would think were way out of my league, wouldn't even dream or fantasize about kissing, are suddenly like, I'm trying to get them off of me.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I want to know what this dress looks like.
I want to wear the dress.
It has a good cut. It has a good cut.
Are you in the dress right now while we're on the phone with you?
No, but it's very close by.
At all times.
Okay.
Oh my God. So you just want to go out and date. You don't want to be tied down to one person.
Yeah, I mean, kind of. I've never really done this before, of like just dating a lot of people and like.
Plus, you can't date somebody for a long time because they're going to know you only got one dress. So.
But I'm meeting people that are so much more attractive than like Henry or anyone that I've ever been on one date with.
Oh.
Okay, that's
That was honest.
that's what it is then.
That was honest.
Because of that dress, you've been dating up.
I feel bad for saying it, but yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Well, I feel bad
well-
for not saying this earlier, but
Yeah.
Henry's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Ouch.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
He heard that.
Wait,
Henry?
no.
Henry,
You all right, buddy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Ouch.
how you feeling right now?
Tara, are you serious? Are you making this up?
I mean, no, but I'm sorry. I didn't know you were on the phone. I'm just kind of being honest right now.
Are they really better looking than me? Really?
Oh.
I find that pretty hard to believe, okay? I'm a very good-looking guy. I have clean suits that I wear.
Oh.
I know. I clean them.
That's a good point. She's not saying that you're ugly, Henry, at all. She didn't say that.
No.
She's saying that she's upgraded from ugly to good-looking.
Yeah, she did say that.
That's not exactly what she said.
I did not say that. I did not say that.
Well, what did you say then? Because that's sure what it sounded like.
I was just saying that there's people that don't usually notice me, and they're noticing me now, and
And they're better looking than Henry. You said those exact words.
I didn't mean to sound harsh.
Tara, it is not your fault. Henry, you're the one that called, and you knew that the truth could be a little harsh.
And you're the one that told her to wear that dress.
Exactly. If anything, Tara should be thanking you.
Honestly, thank you. It's really, it really has changed my life, and I really appreciate it. I'm sorry I didn't intend for it to happen this way.
Stop, please. I cannot believe the dress I picked out turned out to be a magic dress.
Well, Henry, you said earlier that you know how to pick dresses, and apparently you
Oh,
do,
you
man.
did.
Yeah, okay, well,
You don't need to be dating. You need to be a stylist.
honestly, a little. You kind of owe me, to be honest.
Oh, my God.
What do you mean I owe you? I don't understand.
I mean, because I gave you $100 and you were able to change your life.
Well, I mean, yes, before meeting you, I was $100 less than what I am now. But honestly, the dress, it's changed me, and I really feel like I'm a new person now, and I do have you to thank for that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, okay? You know, you're Cinderella, and I was into you when you still lived with all of your ugly stepsisters. I'm the guy you stay with in the movie. I'm the good guy, okay?
All right. Well, Tara, would you like to go out with Henry on a second date? We'll pay for it.
I've got a better idea, actually. As you know, I work at a dry cleaner,
Uh-huh.
and there's actually the suit that just came in the other day, and it's so nice. I mean,
What?
like all the other suits on the rack are jealous of it.
Uh-huh.
So I was thinking maybe that suit could do for you what you did for me with telling me to wear that dress, and wearing that suit could make other people start to notice you more.
Wait, what?
So are you asking him out on a date if he wears the suit? I'm confused.
Yeah.
Definitely not. I'm not really interested in that,
Oh.
but I will steal this suit for him so that I can pay him back.
Oh, my God.
Okay. Henry,
God.
what do you think about that? No date, but she'll steal a suit for you.
If you're not going to go on a date with me, fine. I'll take a free suit.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow. All right,
Oh
well,
my God.
I think
This
this
is
kind of
legal.
worked out. Like,
Yeah.
you didn't get a date out of it, but
Free clothes.
you got some new clothes, man. That's not bad.
You know, dating's freaking weird these days, guy. I'll take what I can get.
All right, well, Now you get to date a new suit. That's awesome.
Hey, congrats.
Yeah.
You're going to look so good in this suit, Henry. Trust me. You're going to get like 6s and 7s.
Wow.
Hear that, Henry? 6s and 7s headed your way.
Wow.
I'll take it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Some guys like older women. I know for myself personally, I've always been looking for an 80 to 85-year-old lady with a lot of money in the bank account who doesn't mind having somebody just hang out at her house and clean it all day long and maybe go play golf when she's away, you know, things like that.
Hopefully she's of really poor health as well.
Yeah, that would help too, but unfortunately she's not out there for me. At least I haven't found her yet. And there are a lot of women that don't like younger guys. They feel awkward about dating a younger guy, and that is the problem that I think Tommy is having. Tommy is on the phone for a second date update today, and he went on a date with a girl who's a little older than him. Tommy, how you doing?
I've been better, to be honest.
Oh, you sound slighted, Tommy.
So, what's the girl's name that you want us to call today? Well, I guess I shouldn't call her a girl. She's older than you. What's this woman's name that you want us to call today?
Her name is Carrie.
Carrie, and before we get into your date, how much older is she than you?
6 years, so I don't think it's that big of a difference, honestly.
And
Not
how
really
old
that
are
bad.
how old are you? Because I mean, 6 years I think is different at 20 compared to 26.
Yeah, I'm 26, actually, so
Okay,
she's
so-
32 right now.
That's not that
That's not
big of a
too bad.
difference.
Yeah, I don't think that's that huge.
But it's enough.
So tell us a little bit about how you met her.
We met online.
Okay. Volunteering at the retirement home was that? I thought that's what you meant.
Yeah, all 32-year-olds with walkers.
She actually knows how to use the internet at her age. Wow. What attracted you to her?
She's cute, and she has red hair, and I really like that a lot. She was really funny. She's very outgoing, and so we exchanged a few emails. Everything was really cool. Finally, I was like, hey, do you want to meet up? And we had talked about bowling, and she seemed excited about that, so I said, yeah, you want to go bowling? So,
And did she know your age when you guys started this conversation?
yeah, it's on my profile.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so she knew what she was getting into.
You know she's insane, right?
Because she's a redhead.
Red hair.
No.
Redheads are crazy.
She's an old, insane
Yeah.
lady.
You sure you
She's
want to
a-
call this woman, Tommy?
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right. Tell us a little bit more about bowling.
We had a great time. We had a drink. We played 2 games. I mean, everything seemed to be going really well. And then I said, at the end, hey, do you want to grab another drink? And she's like, no, I can't do it. I'm a little tired, and I have an early morning tomorrow. But
It's the thing about older women, man. They get tired early.
You gotta get to
Understandable.
bed. At any point, Tommy, did you guys have a moment where your age came up, or there was a difference in
no,
your...
it was all just pretty light and easy. Like everything was really good. I didn't get a sense that there was any strangeness. There was no age gap, in my opinion. We felt like peers.
Right.
That's awesome.
So she said she had to go home.
She said she had to go home, and then after the date, she texted me, and she said, I had a really good time, but I think I might be too old for you.
Oh.
Yeah, and I just texted her back, and I said, no, it's not an issue for me. I would really like to see you again. And nothing.
No response at all.
None. No.
Maybe she just can't figure out how to work the phone.
She's like, it's a rotary phone. I don't
So you know the exact reason why she doesn't want to see you. She feels like she's too old for you, but you want to do a second date update.
Yeah, I really want to go out with her again, and I just want to convince her that my age doesn't really matter. We had a good time.
Age ain't none but a number. And then we could
Yeah.
probably play, who was that, Aaliyah?
Yeah, I think so.
We could probably play that song for you even, but you want to tell her not to worry about the age and go out with you again.
I think it's ridiculous. We have a connection, and that shouldn't be the reason that we don't see each other.
Are you
Can I-
prepared, Tommy, though, if it's for reasons like she wants to have kids or she wants to get married or that kind of stuff?
I mean, if it's the right girl, then yeah, I don't want to say I'm ready to get married to her, but, those are definitely things that I see in my future, and so if that's what she's worried about, if she's the right person, then yeah, 6 years is not going to prevent that from happening.
So
Dating
you're
an older
dating-
woman doesn't bother you at all.
No, and I don't even see her as an older woman, but I think she maybe has a complex about being 6 years older than I am, so
Yeah.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, get her on the phone, and get your second date update, okay?
yeah, please.
All right, man, hang on.
92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hey, Tommy, I'm
Yes.
going to make your call for the second date update in just a second, but while I'm doing it, I want you to think about something, okay?
Okay.
When I get her on the phone and while I'm talking to her, I want you to be thinking about all of the positives that there are to dating a younger dude as opposed to dudes her age, right? What do you have that these old guys don't have? You got more stamina, probably? Student loan debt, maybe?
Worse credit, probably.
Yeah, probably credit's worse, but find a way to turn those into a positive when you get her on the phone. If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Tommy went out with a girl who is older than he is. She actually texted him after they went out and said that she thinks that he is too young for her, so she doesn't want to see him again. Tommy's goal here is to get her on the phone, find out if that actually is the problem or if there's more to it, and then see if he can still get a date with her, because he says that age shouldn't matter.
The age is irrelevant to me. I really do think it's irrelevant. Like, that to me sounds like just a poor excuse.
And you do really like her. It's not just something, you want what you can't have type of situation.
Totally. I mean, I wouldn't go through all this trouble if it was kind of, just sort of a lukewarm date. Like, we had a really good connection. And
I hate her. I hate her. That's why I emailed the morning show to call her. Despise this lady.
We have had people who only want to talk to them to figure out what's wrong with them, not necessarily because they really wanted to see him again.
All right, Tommy, here we go. I'm going to dial the phone number right now, okay?
Okay, cool.
Hello?
Hey, is Carrie there?
Yeah, this is.
Hey, Carrie, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Juball in the morning.
The radio?
Yeah. I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners, and he's been trying to get a hold of you. But he can't, so he asked us to call you.
Okay.
He goes by the name Tommy, and you and him enjoyed a little bowling action.
Yeah? What is this?
Well, Tommy told us a little bit about your date, and he also said that you texted him the other day and said that you think that you're too old for him. So he emailed us in hopes that we could get you on the phone and ask if that's really the reason why.
I mean, he was really nice. He was great. I mean, I enjoyed meeting him.
Did you know that he was 6 years younger than you before you went out with him, though?
Yeah.
So why, to me, that would make me think that there's something else. Like, you just don't want to see him. If you already knew that he was younger than you, why would you even go out on the first date?
Well, I mean, people can surprise you, I mean, I went into it hoping that he was going to kind of fit what I'm looking for.
What are you looking for right now?
Oh, God. On the radio now telling everybody about what I'm looking for. I'm getting older, and I have a plan, and I'd like to be pregnant by the end of the year.
Whoa.
Or
Wow.
Not this year, but by the end of a year from now. And
Carrie,
You're not that old.
Tommy sounds like a young, virile man to me. You don't want to maybe see if Tommy could be the guy to do that for you?
He's got the goods.
I mean, he's great. Like I said, totally a great guy, and really cute and fun. We had a good time. I just don't think he's where I want him to be.
So you're ready to have kids right away, and you think Tommy's maybe a little too immature for you?
Well, okay, he's not as tall as he said he was going to be, and that's important to me when I'm very short. I want my children to not have that battle.
So let me get this straight. You think that he's too short and you don't like his genetics?
Look, I told him, I feel like I did it, nicer. He's a great guy, and he's great for somebody, but for somebody who's paranoid about my kids being short little trolls, and that's a reflection of me, not him.
Right.
So you're sizing up guys that you go out with based on their height and everything else because you want to have a kid that is a certain way.
Look, my family is short, and I'm trying to stop this awfulness.
Did he lie in his dating profile? Was he a lot shorter than he said?
Oh, yeah. His dating profile said he was 5'11", so I was like, great, that works for me. Because, it's not extremely tall, but to a very short person like me, that's exciting. And he turned out to be 5'7", maybe even 5'6".
But don't you think,
girl, I get it. Like, there's a timeline. You want to meet the timeline. You want to have the babies. Do you care about the husband? Because from the sounds of it, it sounds like you're looking for a sperm donor.
Yeah. I've thought about it, but it does seem like it's more fun to do it the old-fashioned way.
All right. So when I go back and talk to Tommy and tell him what you said, do you want me to leave out the part about him being short and having horrible genetics? And you just want me to tell him it's because he's too young?
Yeah, I don't want him to be hurt.
All right, well, unfortunately, I can't do that because Tommy's on the phone.
Are you serious right now? Is it really the reason?
Tommy, I'm really sorry that you heard this way. I've never meant for this to...
I'm 5'9", so I don't know where this 5'6" is coming from, first off.
Well,
if you're looking for some tall guy, you're totally disregarding every single other feature that I have. Like, I was a high school athlete. I was a college athlete. I played tennis. There's no one in my family who does not have a full head of hair. You're going to meet a tall guy, and he's going to go bald at age 35, all right?
That sounds quite a pedigree.
He's selling himself now, Carrie. What do you think about that?
I just feel like you're looking for something that's like, yeah, you're going to get a tall guy maybe, but he's not going to have everything that I have. Every single person in my family is intelligent.
Wait.
Tommy, are you saying...
job.
Tommy, 1 second. Are you saying
Yeah.
that you're willing to get Carrie pregnant now?
No, I'm just basically saying that she's petty. Like,
Okay.
is this really like 2 inches is going to keep her from going out on a date with me again because she just wants... Basically, you're just looking for a stud to impregnate you, and that's just weird, first off, and you're not being upfront on your profile.
wow. Well, I mean, if I'm petty and selfish, I mean, see, this wasn't the right fit, okay? This wasn't the right fit, and now it's gotten really dramatic and weird and overblown. When I tried to make it, I tried to, like, let you have that you were too young and that you had the life ahead of you and that I'm too old. I gave you that. I mean, like, move on. Sorry.
I understand, but you got to be a little realistic with your expectations.
I'm just trying to be hardcore because I'm just at a different place in my life than you. I have a clock that I have to worry about, and you don't. So
You're 32
you may
years
think that
old,
you like
though.
me,
It's not
but
like you're not 42 years old. You're acting like you're 42 right now. I am the total package. There are plenty of people that would recognize that, but you're just looking for something that you're not going to get. And I got to be honest with you, you're not going to find whatever you're looking for.
well, I guess temperament isn't one of your good genes. Or grace.
You're just striking out everywhere.
And weird.
Carrie, don't you think you're looking for the wrong thing, though? I mean, I just had a baby, and I think that it's way more important to find a partner and someone that will be in this with you than 2 more inches of height. You're going to love your
I disagree.
child. You're going to love your child no matter what
I
they
disagree.
look like.
I'm on Carrie's side right here. It's all about upgrading your genetics. You know what I mean?
Plus, her kids are going to have red hair, too, so they're going to have a hard enough time.
Exactly. We have a hard road to hoe already.
You guys.
Well, it sounds like I know the answer to this. But Carrie, would you like to go out with Tommy again? I will pay for a second date.
I mean, let's not push this any further.
Yeah, there's no way that we're going out again, so no.
Look, I'm sorry you had to find out like this. You're going to pass your genes along. You'll probably end up with some tall, gorgeous Amazon, and you guys will have amazing, tall wonder babies. And they'll never have to deal with the things I have to worry about.
Oh. Carrie,
Why is being short so
thank
bad?
you very much for your time, Carrie.
Oh,
Thank you.
Appreciate you being honest. Tommy, no second date, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
But kind of a cool thing for the second date update. I never thought we would be doing one with the female version of Hitler, which is interesting.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You want to know if you're absolutely terrible at dating? This is the one way to do it. Second date updates again. If you go out with someone and they blow you off and you want to find out why, just email us. We'll call them for you to get to the bottom of the problem. We've got Becky on the phone right now. She emailed us about a guy named Xavier. Hi, Becky.
Hi, Jubal.
What's going on?
Congratulations, Brooke, also.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. I dated a lot before I found one to get married to, so don't you worry. I had a lot of no callbacks in my life.
Yeah. Unless the issue with Xavier was that you told him you wanted to get married right away, then we didn't even need to call him.
Hey, I'm trying to make her feel better about the situation, all right? I've been there. That's all I'm saying, Becky. I've been there. What happened?
So I met Xavier last week at church, and we went out one night, and we went to dinner, and it was a great dinner. I mean, he was just so sweet. He paid for dinner and everything, and we went back to his house afterwards, and
prayed all night, didn't you?
Right. We didn't do it,
Yeah, but
which
there's
is something that I really didn't want to do, but we did do a little more than kissing.
a little dry hump
And
action.
it was really weird because at some point he just stopped and like kind of stopped the whole thing and was like, I gotta go, I gotta be somewhere tomorrow morning. So I was like, okay, well, and he was like, yeah, I'll give you a call. And I don't know, it's been like a week now, and I'm just wondering what happened.
Okay. Have you tried to get a hold of him?
No, because if he wants to date me, I would assume that he would call me. I kind of want to be courted.
Yeah.
Could he have had a midnight church service that he was going to? Prayer circle?
Lydia got it, didn't she? And you're upset because you weren't invited. Okay, Becky, we're going to call him right after this. We're going to ask him why he hasn't called you or anything.
Okay.
You'll get your second date update next.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Becky emailed us about a guy that she went on a date with who she met at church. His name's Xavier. They had dinner, went back to his place and kind of fooled around a little bit. And then, I don't know, a certain point, you feel like he got freaked out, Becky?
I don't think he got freaked out. I
So
hope not.
he just stopped what you guys were doing and said he had to go.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, and then he was a good kisser. You'd kiss him again.
Oh, he's a great kisser.
Okay,
All
so
right.
you're into it. Becky's into it.
Okay, we're going to call him right now.
Hello.
I was looking for Xavier.
This is he.
Hey, man, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Juball in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Oh, yeah, I know you, man, but you're the prank guy.
Yeah, I am. I'm
Oh,
the
no.
prank.
Nah, man, I don't want it, man.
I don't want it.
This is not how a phone tap usually starts. I don't usually introduce myself right off the bat. I'm calling about something else, Xavier. I just want to ask you if you know a girl named Becky.
Yeah, she looked good. I know Becky.
Okay.
She looks good.
Yeah, I know Becky.
You met Becky at church, right? Like you guys went on a date a week ago?
Yeah, we hung out once. We had drinks. We had a little bite to eat. Got to know each other. Did our thing. You know what I mean?
I like you, Xavier. There's like no question about you're not even asking why we're calling. You're just like, yeah, whatever, man.
Yeah, why?
My question to you is, why haven't you called her back after you guys went out?
Oh,
Now you're hesitant.
no, man. It just wasn't. It just wasn't right. Sometimes Yeah.
Xavier.
Xavier, sometimes yeah is not an answer.
Here's the deal. Help Becky to understand maybe what went wrong so that she can learn from it.
I don't want to talk bad about nobody. She's so sweet.
Okay.
But I think she got commitment issues. She might be seeing somebody else. She's got,
Xavier, let me stop you right there. Like, what do you mean commitment issues and attachment issues and all that?
Okay, so we making out. We're doing our thing, whatever. I get down around her back a little lower. She had a tattoo of this dude's name on her back. Like she's a pirate. Like she's a sailor.
She's a sailor.
She's a pirate.
Okay, so she had a tattoo of another dude's name on her. And is that when you stopped making out with her, when you saw that?
Yeah. I'm like, whose property is this? You know what I mean? Like,
Wait. I'm sorry. Wait. That's why you haven't called me back?
Hello?
Xavier, that's Becky. She's on the phone with us right now. Go ahead, Becky. Ask him a question.
So you just saw my tattoo on my back, and that's why you didn't call me back, because I had a name on there.
Yeah, somebody else's name. Like, what's that about? And that's only just what I saw. What other names you got all over your body?
Well,
Xavier.
First of all, maybe you should ask me what it meant. Yeah, it's a guy's name, but it's my grandfather's name. That meant a lot to me.
Ooh.
Becky, did you get your grandfather's name tattooed on your ass?
It's not directly on my ass.
It is like
somewhere
up
kinda
on your.
hidden
It's like up on your ass. And tell me why is that? You know what I mean? Like that's just weird in itself.
That's a little strange, Becky.
Yeah,
That
a
is
lower
little
back
odd.
tattoo of a family member. Normally, those are known as tramp stamps. I don't know why you would put a family
Yeah.
member on your lower back.
That's a little odd.
I don't think. I mean, I don't think it is. You know, my grandfather meant a lot to me, and
Okay.
that's. I mean, it's somewhere hidden. I didn't want it to be somewhere just blatantly out in the open.
Becky,
man.
how would you feel if Xavier had his grandmother's name tattooed on his ass?
I get what you guys are saying, but it wasn't on my ass. It's not on my ass. It's a little bit above there.
Yeah.
It's above there.
little top
more
sheet.
it's more tasteful than that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, the show will pay for you guys to go on a second date if you want to. Becky, would you want to go out on a second date with Xavier?
Yeah, I would want to go out on a second date, but I just hope that next time, if he has an issue, he would just ask me.
Is that all the tattoos you got? I mean, I don't
No,
want to
I
expect nothing
I
else.
have one more that's behind my neck. It's my mom.
Oh, yeah, I
Okay.
saw that one. That's cute, though.
He likes that. All right. Xavier, knowing now that it's her grandfather's name and it's not completely on her ass.
Man, I don't know. It's really close to her ass, yo.
Hey, Xavier, think of it this way. It says a lot that family is important to her.
Yeah, all right, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Xavier, you play your cards right. Your name could be the next one on her ass.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The dating world is a lot like playing a video game. Unless you have a cheat code, you're probably going to lose.
Wow. That's depressing.
You're going to spend hours and hours and hours in front of a game machine, pumping quarters into it and just watching it take and take and take.
Preach, brother.
And take everything that you have until you lose and walk away. And before you know it, you spent 4 years of your life trying to win this video game. It doesn't care one bit about you. And then you go back the next day and somebody else is there pressing its buttons.
Wow, that just got really...
Enough about me. We're talking
Depressing.
about Ronald, who's on the phone right now to do a second date update. And apparently he actually went on a date to a video game arcade, and that's why I bring it up.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Ronald, how are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Wow,
Good.
Ronald, I thought you were just a really, really sad man about the state of dating right now.
Yeah, that's kind of his issue. That's completely different than what I experienced.
Okay, good, good. There is hope out there for some people.
That's a Jubal flashback.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your email said that you went out with a girl to a video game arcade. Before we get into that, how did you meet her?
I actually met her on a new dating application I was trying out. Friend told me about it.
A dating application.
Fancy.
Well, you guys would probably know it as an app. App is short for applications.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So, all right. So you met her on this dating application. Did you guys talk a bunch before you went out, or did you just kind of meet and then go out?
We seemed to hit it off pretty good through the text. So, yeah, we went ahead and decided to meet up at an old school arcade venue. So we went in there and played some old school games like, Asteroids, and they had all the ones. It was really fun. It was a really cool place.
Did you allow her to win, or did you destroy her?
Well, actually, I'm a little bit competitive, but, I didn't want to, freak her out or anything. So, yeah, I kind of let her win a little bit, but I don't know, it just started, eating away at me just slowly as the points were rising. I was like, oh, my God, this is terrible. I was like, oh, I just felt like such a loser.
What? Okay, wait, slow down. One, why would you feel like a loser for not winning a video game?
I don't know, because I was looking around and everybody was, playing, and it was like the heavy competition thing started creeping in. There was a lot of couples there, and, most of the time the guy was winning. I was like, oh, my gosh, I'm like the only loser here that's losing to a female here.
So you actually,
Wow.
you were taking it seriously that you were losing. By the way, I guarantee none of those people were watching you. If you felt like they were watching you.
You weren't there, man. They were absolutely watching me. They kept glancing over and kind of gesturing to each other. I saw one lady kind of nudge her boyfriend, like, oh, my God, look at
What?
this. It's embarrassing.
You sound like an intense man.
Yeah, I'm definitely a little intense. I guess she thought so, too.
She thought so? Did she comment on it?
Yeah, she made a little comment. We were playing Pac-Man, and I'd almost tied us up, and I guess the controller kind of got stuck or something, and I couldn't swerve around a corner, and I got eaten. And in a momentary loss of judgment, I kicked the machine pretty hard.
Oh, dude.
What?
She's freaking out on the machine. That's awesome.
I'll kill you.
Not only that, but it sounds like every time you're losing, you have something else to blame besides, I don't know, your own lack of skills.
No, the controller stuck. It wasn't my fault at all. It was one of those old school arcade games. Those kids have been beating up on that machine all day.
Yeah, people. So the thing is, people kick those things, and then they get ruined.
whatever. It wasn't that big a deal. I mean, it happened. You know, she didn't seem absolutely freaked out by it.
Absolutely freaked out.
But the manager of the store actually was a little upset. He actually walked over and kind of scolded me like a little kid, which is a little embarrassing.
Oh, really?
So wait, you went out to an arcade where you proceeded to get beat and then took it out on a machine, and you're wondering why this woman isn't calling you back?
Well, yeah, but I mean, hold on. It gets better. Trust me. It's going to get better. So,
Better in a good way, or better like you ruined this date even more?
No. It was a good turnaround.
Okay, what happened?
So, you know, we're sitting there playing, and she kind of laughed about the manager. Seemed to, like, kind of turn her on a little bit, you know.
Oh, bad boy, huh?
Yeah.
Give her the bad boy thing, you know, and I just played it off like whatever.
Yeah.
And, so next thing I know, we're actually behind one of the pinball machines making out.
Wait, what?
Wow.
She made out with you behind a pinball machine?
Yeah, I guess it got her a little hot, you know, just kind of being the defiant, rebellious type.
That'll happen, man. You know what I mean? When you say, screw the system, I'm going to kick this game if I want to. Who made the move to make out? You or her?
Well, I made the first move, duh. I mean, I'm a pretty badass guy.
Oh.
Sounds like
Wow.
it.
I don't go out too often, so, you know, when I do, I go for the kill.
Okay.
We lock lips, and next thing you know, I mean, we're just like all up and down each other's throats. So.
Wow.
I really misjudged this whole story.
Nice make out in the arcade.
I'll let you know.
How did the date end after your romance in the arcade?
It ended pretty good, actually, on a good note, because the manager actually saw us again. He walked by to change out the quarters or whatever in a machine, and he saw us making out. And then he came up and told us that we had to get out of there. And I was like, you know, this place anyway. So I grabbed her hand and walked out the front door.
So, he kicked you out because he saw you making out?
Right.
But you were making out in an arcade in midday.
I know, pretty badass, huh?
I think so, Ronald. Well, why do you think she's not calling you back then if you guys had such a hot, steamy romance in the arcade?
Well, we got back to my place, and, you know, the whole time we were pretty much, you know, a lot of physical contact, you know. It felt like...
Wow, it's still going. I thought you were done after the arcade.
No, I wasn't about to let the date end. You know, I took it back to my place.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
I
So-
misjudged you completely at the beginning of this call.
I don't know what's happening.
So what happened back at your place then?
We pretty much picked up where we left off at the arcade, you know, on a horizontal level.
You guys hooked up?
We didn't go all the way, but, I mean, we messed around quite a bit, and then at one point she just totally stopped on me, and I was kind of sitting there like, okay, you know, got us all hot and bothered here, and then she's wanting to take off. I didn't quite understand, you know, everything seemed like it was going really good. She was turned on. I don't know what it was.
Yeah? Well, you know, sometimes when a girl's around a guy like you, they can't trust themselves, so they got to get out of the situation, you know?
That's what I'm talking about.
So maybe that was it. How many times have you tried to get a hold of her since she left your place?
Quite a few times. I tried through the dating app twice, and, you know, I let a couple days go by. I just started to call her cell phone number and still didn't get any answer.
Okay.
And do you want to date her, or do you just want to finish what you guys started?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. What?
Well, both preferably.
Okay.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
I appreciate it much.
Yeah, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Ronald is on the phone. And this isn't your grandma's Ronald. No, this Ronald is a certified badass. Kicking computer games and taking names. No respect for authority whatsoever. That's the Ronald we know. If you were just listening, we talked to Ronald about his first date with a girl named Julia. They went out, they went to an arcade. He got in trouble because he kicked one of the video games there, and the manager said, hey, don't kick our video games. And then he got up from that video game with his date and then pushed her against a pinball machine. They started making out, and then they got kicked out of the arcade for making out. But it didn't stop there. They went back to his house and even made out a little bit more on his bed before she just couldn't take anymore and had to leave. All right, Ronald, are you ready to give her a call and find out why she would stop the action?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I'm not even going to guess on this one because I thought for sure it was because you were kind of a lunatic when it came to video games and she didn't like you, but she ended up back at your place. So I know nothing.
I know how to bring them home. What can I say?
Yeah, apparently you do, sir.
That's right, Ronald. Let's do this. Let's see why she wouldn't be calling you back, big dog.
I know you're just joking, but real life, I'm kind of a badass.
Okay.
I know. I'm not saying that you're not, Ronald. I just think that should be your theme song. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to dial her phone number.
Dial her up. Let's quit around. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Okay, Ronald means business.
Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is Julia there?
Hi, this is she.
Hey, Julia, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Juball in the morning.
I'm sorry, who?
Jubal from Brooke and Juball in the morning, the radio show.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to know why I'm calling you?
I would love to know.
I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with a guy, and he emailed us seeing if we could get you on the phone.
Uh-oh.
Have you been on a lot of dates recently?
No, not too many. I mean, I feel like I do maybe 2 per week. I try not to overwhelm myself.
Okay. Well, this one was with a guy named Ronald, and you went to an arcade.
Yes.
All right.
I definitely remember that one.
Do you remember your date with Ronald?
Oh, I do.
All right. Well, Ronald emailed us because he thought you guys had a great time, but he says that you're not getting back to him, and he'd like to go out with you again. So he asked if we could maybe get you on the phone and find out what went wrong. He told us that the date went awesome. He even told us that you guys were making out and stuff, so it's kind of confusing.
Wow, that's private.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know how Ronald is. Not a whole lot's private with Ronald, I feel like.
Oh, my gosh.
But you liked him, right? Like you were into the date, obviously.
I mean, he had this whole, tough guy facade going, and in a way I appreciated it because I thought, he's trying to impress me, I thought that was kind of cool.
Do you mean him getting kicked out of an arcade for kicking a machine and then making out with you?
Whoa, he told you guys everything.
Yeah, he did. You liked that, though?
That part, yes.
Really? It didn't make you feel like you were in junior high all over again and dating some teenager?
No, it felt really risky and, fun and thrilling, so I thought, yeah, I'll go with it. It was fun.
Okay, so you enjoyed making out with him there, and did you enjoy the make-out session when you went back to his place?
Wait, why are you asking me? It sounds like he told you everything already.
He pretty much did. But the reason that we're confused is you were making out with him, and then you stopped and left.
Yeah, he had no idea, it was out of the blue.
So we're wondering why you don't want to go out with him again if you were, all into it.
Well, what he did was out of the blue.
What did he do?
It's really embarrassing for him, not me.
Okay.
I don't want to say it on the radio.
No, I definitely think you should.
If it's embarrassing for him, he's the one that set up this whole phone call. He's the one that's putting your business out on the radio. We've already talked to him, and he says he doesn't care. He just wants to know why you won't call him back.
Well, if you must know,
yes.
we were really into it. We were making out. It was good. It was fine. And then all of a sudden, he was touching my boobs, and he honked it and said, "Woohoo!"
Wait, what? Did you just say he honked your boob?
Yeah, only one of them. He honked my left boob and said, "Woohoo!"
Did he? Wait.
Was he trying to be funny?
I don't know. It's almost like he didn't even know he did it. He didn't acknowledge it.
He didn't call attention to the fact that he said woohoo.
No, and I mean so I stopped because I thought, okay, he's throwing in a joke while we're getting hot and heavy, which I think is lame. But I was like, whatever. He's just trying to be funny. It's okay. But he definitely was not joking, and just continued. He didn't miss a beat. I don't know if he knew he did it.
But it's to be kind of on his side, he has one bad moment in a long, sounds like makeout session. You couldn't get past a little boob honk?
I mean, a honk is one thing, but going woohoo along with it, that just kind of put me over
I could see how that would kill the mood. That would have been followed up by a
celebratory.
yippee if you'd have let him do other things, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, okay, he's got like a list of these little celebratory chants that he does. I don't want to stick around for the next.
Okay, so
So why
that's
did-
when you stopped and took off?
Right.
Oh, the bad boy wasn't so bad anymore.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you tell him that was a turnoff to you?
Because he seemed so oblivious to it that I thought, let me just run now.
Yeah, why waste the time and have a conversation?
Yeah. I mean, for me, it was like, this is the first date. I'm just going to stop now and then never talk to him again.
Okay, well, I do have bad news for you then, because he's actually on the other line listening and wants to have at least one more conversation with you.
Whoa, what?
Yeah. Ronald, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm sorry you had to hear that.
Yeah, but you're exaggerating a little bit. I mean, I grabbed it, but I didn't say woo-hoo. The most I said was woo.
It doesn't matter if you said woo or woo-hoo. It's just strange to hear those noises while we're in the middle of something like that. This isn't a sport where you're going to win something.
So what? I like to spice things up. It was my natural reaction, I was going for it.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I kind of agree with Ronald.
Really?
Julie, yeah, like, I don't know, it takes a while for two people to learn their likes and dislikes in the romantic sense, and I don't think you gave him a shot. You don't like one thing and you turn him down?
I mean, maybe we're just different. If you would have had Ronald making out with you, honk your boob, yell woohoo, would you have gone on a second date with him?
There's a lot of reasons that I wouldn't have gone out with Ronald to begin with. But if I got to a point where he's honking my boob and I didn't like it, I mean, I would have told him and we probably would have continued making out. I don't know.
If he said woohoo in the middle of, yeah, right.
It's an excited thing. It's not like he was disappointed.
Yeah, but he sounds like a Simpsons character.
Woo!
Like you guys are making fun of it, but she was into it at the time, She was moaning, like, So, yeah, I went for it.
Wow.
That wasn't moaning. That was me trying to hold back my vomit.
Okay.
Whatever. You liked it.
Chemistry is
All
good
right.
here.
Well, Julia, I would love to ask you this question. Would you like to go out on a second date with Ronald? We will pay for it.
I'm going to go with no.
Oh,
No?
that's so weird.
Really? Maybe grab your butt and get a Zoiks out of the whole deal.
Oh, gosh. Definitely not. I really don't want to feel like I'm on an episode of Mickey Mouse.
All right. Well, thank you for talking to us and being honest with us about your date. I appreciate that, Julia.
Sure, thank you.
You're welcome. And Ronald, I'm sorry. No second date for you.
That's all right. I can honk on somebody else.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Honk
Get
away,
after it
sir.
then, Ronnie.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A text in at 78592 that says, I'm definitely over my quota today for hearing the term honk my boob. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Ronnie, as I like to call him, is a badass.
Yeah, he is.
And he wanted to call a girl named Julia who wasn't calling him back after their date. They went to an arcade, and Ronald talked about how cool he was when he got upset at playing Pac-Man and then kicked the machine. And the owner of the place came over and said, hey, please don't do that. And then he was like, dude, I was just showing her that I didn't care about anything. I don't care about authority. And then he pushed her up against the machine and started making out with her, which she liked. Yeah. And then they got kicked out of the place, basically. And he was like, dude, she was totally into me because I'm a badass. Well, it turns out she wasn't calling him back because when they got back to his place, they were messing around a little bit. And then he got to second base, and he honked her boob, and then went, woo, woo. Like actually said woohoo, and that turned her off. Then she left and decided she doesn't want to see him again.
It all sounds like a story from junior high, from the arcade game, like
I'm surprised you didn't just
Rebel to the boob honk.
Yeah.
I still can't believe that was the thing that pushed her over. Like there were so many things prior to that could have done the job.
Right? As soon as he starts to get angry at a video game and start beating the crap out of it, you're like, all right, this guy is a little weird.
Red flag.
Somebody texted in at 78592 and said, thanks to Ronald, I have a new signature move whenever I touch a girl's boob. Woo!
Yeah, I think that it didn't work out for him. So you may want to take that into consideration before you pick it up as your signature move.
Somebody else said, I dated a guy who honked my boobs all the time like that.
I had one.
And now we're getting married in 3 weeks.
Really?
So it also could work out for you.
You know?
It just depends on what you're into.
Yeah.
Remember,
honking.
if
There's
you want
something for everybody.
to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Somebody said, I just honked my girl's boobs because we're listening to you guys right now. If you're with your girlfriend right now, just reach over. If you're carpooling to work or whatever, just honk her
Or
boob.
vice versa, girls. Reach
Honk
over
him
to your
back.
man, honk
There's a
him.
place you can honk, too. Why not everybody do that in traffic right now? Honk each other.
Hey, and if you're by yourself or you're in carpool,
Honk yourself.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, no way to get closer to your coworkers than to
Honk each other and then honk the horn to let the people next to you know that you're honking each other. Everybody just get one big good honk in on a part of your friend's body right now.
I love a
to
good
celebrate.
honk fest. No. Yeah, man.
All right, speaking of a honk fest, Young Jeffrey's Song of the Week is coming up at 8:10.
Moving 92.5. Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Today is Halloween, and of course, Halloween parties are one of the favorite places to try to hook up with a sexy ghoul or a sexy goblin or a sexy toaster. Whatever anybody has dressed up to be like and made it sexy, you always want to hook up with it. And luckily for us, we checked the email, and we did have quite a few emails in from people who met somebody that they want to call at a Halloween party.
Yeah.
And we decided to get a hold of Thomas because Thomas wants to call a girl today that he met at a Halloween party, and now she's not calling him back. What's up, Thomas?
Hey, what's up, guys?
How are you?
I'm okay.
Thomas, isn't it like an unwritten rule about Halloween hookups that they just stay there? Like, there's never a real relationship that comes out of these things.
I don't think so. I think you can find love at a Halloween party. I mean, it's a social gathering.
You are a hopeless romantic,
Find
sir.
love anywhere if you know how to look for it. And apparently you do, Thomas. So who's the girl that you want us to call today? What's her name?
Alexa.
Alexa. All right. And how did you meet Alexa?
A friend of mine threw this huge Halloween party. There was a ton of people there.
Mm-hmm.
But this one chick in particular, this girl Alexa, I didn't know her, but she was dressed as a witch. Not like a sexy witch, but not like a horrifying witch, just a witch.
Just a regular
Okay,
witch.
so she was a normal witch.
Totally.
She was a normal witch.
Okay. Did you approach her immediately at the party, or did you wait a while before you made your move?
I kind of watched her from a distance for a while. Like she
Nice.
was in...
Yeah. That's what I like to hear. I sort of skulked around behind her the entire party.
Well, it wasn't like stalking her. I was just kind of like every once in a while I'd check in, see where she was.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. And then when did you let her know that you had been watching her?
When did you strike?
Well, it's going to sound bad. I didn't strike, but I just couldn't figure out a way to get up and talk to her. I kept waiting for her to talk to someone that I knew so that I could ingratiate myself into the conversation.
Right.
But she was talking with circles of people that I didn't know. So I decided I was going to try and scare her.
That's a good move.
You know what? Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Because frightening a woman is a great way to meet them.
Yeah, what?
Oh, at a Halloween party, that's perfectly acceptable. That's why you take women to horror movies, because, you know, that fear reflex also turns you on a little bit.
All right, so you were hoping
Okay, I see. You
to
wanted to get.
scare the horny into her.
Exactly.
All right. And did it work for you?
Well, here's the problem. She was carrying around as part of her costume. She had this cauldron with her, and it had like smoke billowing out of the cauldron. But I saw her at one point start to head down this hallway towards a bathroom. And so I ran through the kitchen, and there was another entryway into that hallway. So I hid behind the door frame, and as she passed by, I just jumped out and went, bah!
Wait. What did she do? Did she drop her cauldron?
She dropped the cauldron.
Oh, no. Did it break?
The cauldron didn't break, but it did spill.
Yeah, and I'm guessing it was
that
dry
sucks.
ice if there was smoke.
It was dry ice.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
How are you going to clean that up?
Well, everyone at the party, all we remember about dry ice is what we learned in science class in 5th grade. so nobody wanted to touch it.
Yeah,
Everyone was just freaking out, dancing around it.
So, well, how did she take the prank? I mean, did she like it, or was she angry that you made her?
So I immediately apologized to her, going, I'm so sorry. Oh, my gosh. I was just trying to freak you out. I was looking for a reason to talk to you because I think you're the cutest witch I've ever seen.
That's sweet.
I guess I made the wrong choice. I'm sorry I scared you. Let me get you a drink. And she says, that would be great. Thanks.
Wait, can I ask? I never asked. What were you dressed as this whole time? I need the full picture here.
I was dressed as zombie Steve Jobs.
Oh, nice choice.
And I had just like a black turtleneck on, black pants. I had a big hole in my side, like a rib sticking out.
Nice.
And one of my eyes was kind of bulgy. I have a friend that does makeup, and he made it look pretty gruesome.
All right, so
That's
you
pretty
look
good.
like a horribly decomposed Steve Jobs.
Exactly.
Every woman wants that.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming as soon as she saw your costume, she was already on board.
Well, I don't know if she has a fetish for zombies or not, or if she's just really into The Walking Dead, but she seemed into it.
And how was the conversation between you two?
It was great. I mean, we just chatted about all kinds of stuff. The music was pretty good, so we danced for a little while.
Okay.
And then by the end of the night, we started making out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
She had to take off her witch nose so I could get to her mouth.
And you were thankful that that was actually a fake nose.
In my inebriation, there was a moment where I was like, man, I hope that nose comes off.
You guys obviously liked each other. I mean, she made out with you and everything else, but have you talked since the party?
Well, she has not returned my texts. I texted her the day after, and I got nothing. Then I texted her again the next day, and still nothing. And I texted her again later that day, which I felt weird about. I hate playing that text game with girls. But So now it's been a few days, and I'm kind of wondering, okay, are you having second thoughts? Are you pissed about the dry ice? Did you find a burn on your ankle, and now you're mad at me, and you didn't tell me?
All right. So you really have no idea why she wouldn't want to talk to you.
I have no idea.
But I appreciate a man who overanalyzes just like a woman.
Oh, my God, so much.
All right, well, we'll help you out then. We'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Cool, thank you.
All right, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, the best way to make a first impression on a lady is, of course, to scare the crap out of her.
No.
The moment that you meet her. Women love that.
Yeah.
And nobody knows that better than Thomas, who is on the phone right now for a second date update. He actually met the girl that he wants to call at a Halloween party, and that's what he did. She was walking down a hallway, and he jumped out from behind a door, scared her so bad that she dropped the cauldron that she was holding. She was dressed as a witch and had a cauldron that was billowing smoke out of it. She ended up dropping dry ice all over the place, and then they had to call in a hazmat crew to clean it up. Well, not really all that.
Yeah, that got a little extreme.
I was like, really?
He thinks maybe that's the reason he's not getting a call back, but they still did end the night by making out, so she didn't seem too upset by getting scared.
Yeah.
But he hasn't talked to her since that party, and we're about to get her on the phone and find out why she's not calling him back.
So you can't think of anything that you did wrong besides the cauldron thing.
I'm taxing my brain, and I really thought it was a good night. I thought we had fun.
All right, so no explanation. Well, I'll dial her phone number right now then. See if we can get her on the phone and find out, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Alexa, please?
Hi, yes, this is she.
Hey, Alexa, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Juball in the morning.
Jubal?
Mm-hmm.
From Brooke and Jubal in the morning?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning? Oh.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I think we should let's say it again. Make it more true.
We are Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay. Why are you calling me?
Well, I'm calling you because you recently met one of our listeners, and he's been trying to get a hold of you, but you're not calling him back. So he asked us to get you on the phone and try to reconnect you.
Really? That's really weird. Who is it?
Well, his name is Thomas. Do you remember a Thomas?
I know one Thomas, a coworker, and I don't think that that's him.
Wow.
I don't know.
He
could be your coworker. I have no idea. It's a guy that you met at a Halloween party.
Oh, that Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one
that
that was
Thomas.
Steve Jobs zombie.
Right.
Well, Thomas emailed us because he said that you guys hung out at that party and he really enjoyed spending time with you. And you told him to text you after and you guys could go out on a date. But apparently he's tried and you're not responding to him. So he thought maybe we could get you on the phone and find out why.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. What a bummer.
What a
I don't know what to say.
What a bummer.
He's a bummer
Yeah,
or
what-
a bummer that we're calling?
I mean, it's just a bummer. It's unfortunate.
What is unfortunate?
Sometimes it's just, oh, this is really hard. You know how when you meet someone and later on you realize that they're not necessarily the person that you thought that you were meeting?
Yeah. So he was dressed up as a zombie Steve Jobs. Did you realize that he actually wasn't a zombie Steve Jobs and that's what upset you?
You're not a zombie.
Yeah, wait a second.
I guess in a weird way. Yeah, you're right.
Wait, I am right? That you were upset that he wasn't a zombie Steve Jobs?
Well, I thought the costume was really cool. I love Steve Jobs. And, he had the black turtleneck. His makeup was really cool. And after I met him, I went on Facebook and I checked him out. And, yeah.
Oh, you're not attracted to him, are you?
No. I obviously had a bad case of costume goggles.
Costume goggles? I've heard the term beer goggles, but I've never heard the term costume goggles.
Yeah, as soon as I saw him without the makeup, without the blood, he just looks kind of like a different person.
What? He looks better without blood?
Well, sometimes when you cover up your face, you just can't tell what you look like at all.
Right. I saw his picture on Facebook without the makeup on, and it's just not what I expected.
In other words, he's more attractive to you with a bunch of zombie makeup on.
That's so messed
That
up.
sounds horrible.
I know.
But I mean, maybe he's just not very photogenic. Like, wouldn't you want to see him in person? And because some people aren't.
I don't want to risk that awkward meeting of seeing him in person and it still be a disappointment.
Yeah. You're like, hey, so remember that costume you had on? You think you could wear that right now?
All the time?
You know what else is awkward, Alexa?
What?
He's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you. And he heard what you just said, yeah.
Oh, poor guy.
Thomas?
Oh, my goodness.
What am I
Thomas?
supposed to say to this?
Oh, my God. I'm so sorry. Oh, my God, I'm so sorry. Oh, my God.
It's just more attracted to me when I have an eyeball hanging out of my head.
Oh, I don't know what to say. I know it sounds weird to say, but I just found you more attractive as the zombie guy.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around this. You were attractive enough to me to make out with me and dance and chat for like 3 hours. But once you looked at pictures of me without zombie makeup on, you were less attracted to me?
I went onto Facebook expecting one thing, and then it turns out that it's not what I thought it was going to be.
I don't think I'm a bad-looking guy. Am I really that unattractive?
No, you're not bad looking. You're just not my type, and I just thought that you looked better as a zombie.
That sounds so weird.
Think about it like this. Say that I made out with Orlando Bloom, and then the next day I found out that it was Johnny Depp. There's nothing wrong with Johnny Depp. I'm just not into Johnny Depp.
Wow, that was impressive.
That's a pretty good analogy.
That is, yeah.
I don't know. But you're still Johnny Depp.
See?
Yeah, I see a lot of people like Johnny Depp, but I'm just more into Orlando Bloom.
I guess I see what you're saying. I mean, it makes sense, weird way, but it's like if I made out with Megan Fox, and then the next day I was like, oh no, it was Scarlett Johansson. Maybe I'm more into Megan Fox, but I'm still going to be like, oh, hell, I'd make out with Scarlett Johansson some more.
There you go, Alexa, using your own logic against you. Somehow. I'm really confused, but...
What pictures were you looking at on Facebook?
Your profile pic?
I never even found your last name, so I couldn't do the proper stalking. I don't know if maybe your pictures aren't so good either.
That is a good point. You haven't seen her without her witch makeup on. I mean, she took her nose off, and that was it.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed talking to you, and I thought we really got along, and you even at one point stopped and said, you're a really good kisser.
Well, there was a lot of alcohol involved that night as well, so...
You
I
are
can't.
brutal. feel?
I don't remember that.
God, how would you feel if the tables were turned on you right now?
Well, I would be understanding. Everyone has their preferences. You know, not everybody is going to find me attractive.
I call BS on that. All right, I tell you what. You go out with me again, I'll wear just the eyeball, and we'll slowly transition into regular me. How about that?
No, that's terrible.
That's a good idea, Thomas. Alexa, would you like to go out with Thomas again? Or for a first time, really, because you just met at a party and didn't have an actual date. Would you like a date with Thomas? We will pay for it.
Come on, Alexa. This is your chance to prove yourself not so shallow.
Will you send me the other pictures and then I can decide?
Oh, my God. Do you even still want to go out with her at this point?
You know what? I do. I want to prove a point to her.
So it's less about the actual date and more about just proving that you're still good looking without zombie makeup on.
Yes, I want to show her that I can be attractive without looking like a dead person.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so you guys will go out then, Alexa, if he sends you pictures and you approve?
Yeah, I guess I can do that.
All right, well, congratulations, Thomas. You kind of got a second date.
Thanks.
If
Dependent on the photos, I guess.
Yeah, if you pass the test.
Alexa, get ready because I'm going to send you some really good shots.
What?
I don't know if I like the sound of that.
Nothing dirty.
Yeah, just the way you said it, though. Be on the lookout. Papa's about to send some really good shots to your inbox.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, hey, I can't blame her. Most guys look better with makeup on. Hashtag no filter.
I love that hashtag.
Of course, about today's second date update. If you missed it, Thomas wanted to call a girl named Alexa. They met at a Halloween party. Had a great time, he said. They even made out a little bit at the end of the night, exchanged numbers, and then she wasn't calling him back, and he couldn't figure out why. When we got her on the phone, we found out the reason is because he didn't look like a zombie anymore.
Yeah.
He was dressed as zombie Steve Jobs, and apparently, from the sounds of it, had a really good costume with his eye bulging out and everything else, and she wasn't attracted to him when she went to his Facebook and saw him without makeup on. She's like, nah, he's just not my type.
If it makes him feel better, I'm sure that he's not the only one that's going to have to deal with that response today.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
You know,
doing it.
there's one thing to wake up after just a night out and seeing who the person really looks like in daylight, and then Halloween just really exaggerates that.
I do like the fact that she used the term costume goggles, though. I've heard beer goggles a lot, but I've never heard costume goggles, and that's apparently what she had. They did agree to go out again, maybe. He said that he has really good pictures and that he would send her those pictures, and he swears that she'll be impressed by that and they will go out. She said if she likes the pictures, then she will actually give him another chance. So good luck to those guys.
I know, she's so shallow. She had a great time with him, great conversation, but a couple of photos and it's over.
Well, and he still wants to go out with her.
I know. Yeah.
But then when we asked him at the end, he was like, I just want to prove a point that I do look okay without zombie makeup on.
What's that phone call going to be like? She's like, listen, I reviewed the pictures. Fine, I'll go out with you. Yes!
Yeah.
Oh,
I told you.
I knew I was hot. Wait.
Which picture was the clincher? Let me know.
Text in at 78592. Did any of our listeners experience the same type of thing? Any costume goggles from Halloween weekend? I would like to hear about that.
It needs to be its own hashtag.
Yeah. Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Are you single and feeling out of the loop? Put away that mouse and get out of the house. Join In the Loop, Seattle's brand new activities club just for singles. Go to intheloopsingles.com today.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know, this might be the first second date update we've ever done where I won't need to pay for the second date at the end of it.
I didn't think of that.
Between the two people if they decide to go out again. Kevin is on the phone with us right now, and Kevin wants to call a girl named Simone. The interesting part about this, though, is Kevin wasn't completely honest with her when they went out. He's very wealthy. His family's very wealthy. He comes from money, and usually that's a problem for him when he's dating because that's all that girls are interested in.
Poor guy.
So he tried to play it a little different this time. Kevin, you know that a lot of people are going to be texting in going, who is he?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Even I want to know.
And I promised Kevin we wouldn't say who it is, but I can tell you I talked to him off the air, and all he'll let me say is that his family got all their money in the tech industry.
Okay.
And that's it. Right, Kevin?
Yep.
But I have confirmed it. It's legit. Kevin is a very, very wealthy man.
Really?
Yeah.
Like very wealthy, Jubal?
Yeah, that's what he said.
I just wanted
let
to
it
know.
go. Yes, very wealthy, Jose. I know you have problems paying your car payment.
Yeah,
he has more money than you.
Yes, I am, Jose. That's exactly why I didn't want to tell this girl.
Yeah, because that's how people act towards you, right? Like, wait a minute, you're how rich? How rich? Oh my God, like,
what?
wait a minute. Like, what's your monthly paycheck?
Yeah.
Have you ever been turned down before, Kevin?
Turned down?
Yeah, like denied another date. Like, you seem like a really nice guy, possibly
I've
handsome,
never been
with
turned
lots
down
of
for
rich.
anything, ever. Nobody's ever turned me down for a date, or when I wanted a car, or when I wanted a plane, or when I wanted to buy their business.
No, I guess, it sounds really snobby to say, but I haven't.
It is really snobby.
I've been the one doing the turning down,
Yeah.
I can imagine that.
It's understandable. You have a problem that most people don't have.
Right.
I mean, you're an attractive person for anybody to date, no matter what.
At this point, you guys are starting to scare me. I think y'all are going to start asking me on dates. So can we just make a phone call? Or
Yes, I'll make the call. I realize it is getting a little uncomfortable. We're just harping on your money now. All right, I'm going to dial the phone number right now and see if we can get Simone on the phone. Here we go.
Thank you.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Simone, please?
this is Simone.
Hi, Simone. How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Juball in the morning.
I'm sorry, where did you say that you're from?
Jubal from Brooke and Juball in the morning, the radio show.
Okay. I'm not familiar with that show.
Oh, so you're the one.
I don't get it.
Yeah, you're not supposed to, really. That's fine. So if you don't listen to our show, I'm calling you today because you recently went out on a date with somebody who does listen to our show, and he asked me to get a hold of you. His name is Kevin.
Okay.
He's texted you a few times and hasn't heard anything back. Did you not like going out with Kevin?
This is just really weird that you're, I don't know, calling me and asking me about this.
I understand. We make a ton of these phone calls. It's never not weird. But do you have a few minutes to tell us about your date with Kevin?
I don't know. Is this going to, get really weird and personal? Because I definitely don't want to do that.
Get as personal as you want it to get. We're just wondering why you're not calling him back. That's all. And he's wondering why you're not calling him back.
I don't know. I just guess I didn't really get the right kind of vibe from him.
Was he like too nice? I mean, we talked to him. He sounded really nice. Maybe too nice?
No, he was appropriately nice. He's the right level of nice. I don't know. There's just something about him that didn't quite come across as the kind of person that I would normally want to date.
Is he creepy?
No, he wasn't creepy. He was sort of, frumpy, which...
Frumpy?
Yeah. My first impression was that he wasn't making a lot of effort for this date.
So you like he dressed poorly?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like he seemed he hadn't washed. I don't know, like I was wearing heels and I was wearing a really cute dress and I wanted to make a good impression and I didn't get the idea from him that that was important.
Were you, what? Because I always think frumpy, immediately I think chubby. Are you not attracted to him because of his body
No,
build?
he's cute. Not frumpy like chubby, just frumpy like I threw this on and whatever.
So you feel like he didn't put in enough effort to try to impress you?
Yeah. He was very polite. It's not like he was a jerk or anything. He was a nice person. I just had this sort of feeling from him that he is not a particularly motivated person or has any sort of real kind of hustle.
Really? You know what? There's nothing more unattractive to me than somebody who isn't motivated. I will agree with you on that. And so that's the vibe that you got, huh?
Yeah, I mean, he just was seem kind of vague and uninspired, and I have a lot of passion, and other people who have a lot of passion, and he just didn't seem to have a
Yeah,
thing that
you
he was
don't.
really excited about.
You don't want to date somebody that's going to sit on the couch and just watch Netflix all day, suck your bank account dry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that completely.
You know, you want to be with somebody who wants to make something of themselves. And what is wrong with that crazy person in the background?
Sorry.
I'll explain to you why Jose's laughing so hard.
Okay.
I think I might know why you had a hard time connecting with Kevin.
Yeah.
We talked to him a little bit, and he told us he was trying something different with this date. A lot of his previous dates judged him for how much money he has. So he was trying to sort of dumb himself down, I guess, to not seem like he was as wealthy as he is.
Why would somebody do that? That doesn't even make sense.
He told us that he wanted a normal dating experience with a regular girl that he met online.
Yeah, but a normal dating experience, you still, like, put on a button-down shirt. I mean, that doesn't even...
I'm with her.
Listen, as rich as this dude is, he probably doesn't even know what a normal guy dresses like.
But wait, who is this person? Is this guy some famous person? And
No, if you looked him up online, you would know who he is.
Are you going to tell me? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this information.
I'll just let you talk to him. How about that?
Hi.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's Kevin. He's actually on the other line and been listening this whole time.
Oh, my God. You've been listening?
Uh-huh.
Oh, my God, Kevin. I'm sorry I called you frumpy.
That's totally fine. I was actually going for it, going for a certain look. So I can totally see what you were seeing.
I just feel like I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this information because whoever this person was that you were, like, trying to pretend to be I don't think that's going to get you any more dates either. I don't...
Like, I want to be clear. It wasn't like I was trying to be someone else. I just didn't want to divulge everything about my life and, like, have you get obsessed about, like, my family and money like everybody else I've gone out with.
Well, I think at this point, the only thing I can do is just ask you who your family is.
Yeah, that's what I was avoiding. I don't want it to be about that. I don't want it to be, like, some sort of, like, I'm wooing you with cash here.
Well, I wouldn't want it to be about that either, and I'm sorry that you've had that experience. I understand why you've had that experience, but give me a chance to not be that kind of person.
So wait, I can't tell. Simone, do you want to go out with him again, or do you not want to go out with him because you still think he's boring? I can't tell.
Yes, I want to go out with him again. I just need Kevin to promise to be authentic.
Okay. Well, at this point, I would love to ask you guys if you'll go out on a second date. I will pay for it. We already know Simone wants to go out. Kevin, would you like to go out with Simone again?
I'm going to have to pass. I'm going to have to say no, man.
What?
Really?
This just didn't... What? This just didn't work out the way I wanted it to.
You're the one that called in to get a second date. And you're the one that told her about the money.
I didn't say it. Jubal told her about the money.
That is true. I just wanted her to know what she was missing out on by not calling you back. Why don't you want to go out with her now? It sounded like you were into it before.
The whole point was to be anonymous, and now the whole thing's kind of blown up in my face. She knows who I am, sort of. And I don't know.
Who you are.
Yeah, she doesn't really know who you are yet.
Yeah, but the money has come into the picture, you know?
Okay, I think that's always going to be a problem for you, though, man. Like, you're going to have to get over that at some point.
It's going to be a problem because it keeps making it a problem.
Yeah.
Well, now I just really don't want to go on a date with you because of your tone. I mean, you sound kind of bitchy.
What?
You know what? Good luck. I don't want to go on a date with you either.
Oh, great. Well, maybe I'll date one of the actual radio listeners rather than you. So
You want to date one of our listeners?
Good luck with that, buddy.
Hey, trust me, I can get you a date with one of our listeners. Text in 78592. You know they're only going to be interested in you for your money, though. That's it.
Money doesn't buy a personality.
Oh, yeah, but it buys a lot of other things.
That is a very good point, Kevin.
Yeah, you're an ass.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Second date update.
We have one of our listeners named Brian on the phone for a second date update today, and I'm actually really interested to talk to him.
Okay.
Because in his email, Brian says he actually met his date the old-fashioned way.
That's nice.
I know.
Yeah.
So, Brian, you clubbed her and dragged her back to your cave for a marriage? Super old-fashioned. I like it.
Oh, wow.
Didn't quite happen like that.
Oh, good.
Oh, she clubbed you.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Oh, okay. So I guess before we find out exactly how you met, tell us what's her name?
Jordan.
Jordan? And Jordan was not wearing a loincloth.
No, there was no loincloth involved at all.
Okay.
I'm losing interest now.
Yeah. So how did you meet Jordan?
Well, the old-fashioned way was that my mom introduced us because she works with her.
Oh, and then your mom offered her 4 cows.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yeah.
Dude, that's
Okay.
risky. So wait, your mom works with her and your mom's like, you need to date my son. And she actually agreed?
Well, she had mentioned her for a while, but she was dating someone else, and then recently she had broken up with her boyfriend, and my mom kind of swooped in and, and suggested that I call her, and she said okay, and then we kind of hit it off over the phone. So.
Do you normally meet girls through your mom, or is this a first?
So this is a first, but I mean, Jordan's really beautiful, and it all worked out great. Like I was really excited.
Are you shocked more by how great Jordan is or that your mom actually has good taste?
Well, I think initially I was shocked, but like now that the way it turned out, I'm kind of questioning my mom's taste. So.
Oh, because she's not calling you back, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's that. This
is your fault, Mom.
Totally mom's fault.
So what'd you guys do for your date?
I took her to a nice Italian restaurant. I wanted to impress her, and she seemed like a genuinely good-hearted person. I don't know what to say. And she had this really amazing smile, and I was just kind of like falling in love with this girl. Like,
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
That's a line to drop there.
I know. I'm like, she was just so perfect.
It's like an episode of The Bachelor.
Yeah.
It really was. It really was. Even to the point where we were sharing dessert, and she says, hey, I'm having so much fun. Can we stay longer?
Oh, she said that.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, wow, okay. So we did that, and then, I paid for dinner, and I, offered to drive her home.
Okay.
And we get to her place, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm at least getting a kiss.
Right.
And as I walked her to the door, like I see there's a guy standing there,
Wait, where? Standing where?
standing by the door. And she says under her breath, she's like, oh, no, that's my ex. Right.
What?
Right. And I was like, all right. He wasn't confrontational, though. He was nice and kind of apologized for intruding. And
Oh, it's an old-fashioned three-way now.
Wait, why was her ex there? Did you ask?
well, he says, I need to speak to you for a second. And he was like, I'll go wait in the car. And I don't know, after that, she was just totally different. She had this like look of concern on her face, I would say. And
yeah,
I was like, look, I understand relationships are complicated. You know, I understand breakups can be weird. And I just wanted to give her space to kind of take care of this.
And did she mention on the date her ex at all?
She said she got out of a relationship recently. So
Okay.
yeah, we talked about it a little bit. And I knew it was still kind of fresh, but she seemed like she was, you know, ready to start dating again and kind of had moved on.
And I'm taking it you did not get the kiss at the door like you thought.
I mean, no, I didn't get the kiss at the door. And we just said our goodbyes. And as I was leaving, I see, like, he's getting out of his car in my rearview mirror, and he's walking up to the house.
Oh, man.
So after that, I texted her, and she only texted me back one time. And she said, I'm sorry, it's not going to work. Thanks for a wonderful dinner. And then she said, I will never forget it.
Oh, man. So that's kind of open and closed, though.
Right. So don't you, I mean, like, that means she's for sure back with him, right? That's what everyone's thinking.
I'm assuming, but like...
So wait, your mom set you up and she works with her. Has your mom not gotten the scoop for you?
I asked her, but she said she feels a little awkward about it. And,
Yeah.
She mentioned it to Jordan, and Jordan, she was like, kind of like brushed her off. So I'm not really sure what happened.
So what are you hoping to get out of this phone call right now? Are you looking to get a second date, or are you just looking to find a reason and figure out what happened?
Well, I mean, if they got back together, I need you guys to break it up.
Okay.
Wait, is that a joke or is that not a joke?
No, it'd be great if you could.
What?
Okay.
That's priority one. She's the real deal. I need to see her again. So.
All right.
Oh, my God.
I'm up for this.
You're up for breaking up a relationship for this guy.
For our listener, Brian, yeah, I'm willing to go do whatever it takes. So we're going to play a song right now, Brian. We're going to do some research, dig up some dirt on whoever this guy is, and then we'll come back and call Jordan for you and get your second date update, okay?
There is no fallback. You must break them up.
All right.
Okay, well, let the social media stalking begin. We got a couple minutes here.
Yeah, we're going to end a relationship right after this.
I know you're kidding, but I really hope you do.
second date update.
Brian, I've been thinking more about it, and I've decided I'm going to do something for you that I've never done before.
What's that?
We've done hundreds of second date updates, and you're the only person I'm going to hang up on right now. So thank you. Goodbye.
No. Why?
I don't think you have a very good chance, honestly.
I actually agree with Jeffrey
and
on that one.
you know what? If we try and get a second date and we fail, it's going to make our show look bad. And I don't want to do that to us. So, Brian, I'm sorry. Maybe call us back when you have better odds.
No, you don't understand. Like, I can't stop thinking about her. Like,
Yeah.
I can't even imagine my life without her.
Whoa. Okay, buddy. I mean, see, this is what. Sorry, there's something about this that bothers me, Brian, and this is what it is. I finally realized when you said that. It's that you're the dude that always wants what he can't have. And you know what? Fast forward 6 months from now, you're suddenly going to be bored in a relationship with Jordan.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, sure.
No,
Dude, ladies know what I'm talking about, okay? If she didn't have a boyfriend, would you be saying things like that?
I wouldn't even be talking to you right now because I'd be with her right now, and I wouldn't need a second date update.
Okay.
Yeah, see?
I don't know, man.
Or I would be talking to you at our wedding.
See?
I believe in
That's
love.
the stuff that I'm talking about.
I believe in love, and I think this is your one shot, bro. I have your back.
Thank you.
Well, in case you're just tuning in, we're in the middle of a second date update, and Brian desperately wants another chance at love. I'm saying the L word because Brian said he was falling in love on his first date, like a crazy person would say. But we like crazy people. And so,
Thank you.
Anyway, at the end of Brian's date, he got a very rude surprise when the girl's ex was waiting at the door to talk to her. And afterwards, she sent Brian a text saying, basically, you know, I had a great time, but you're out.
Yeah.
So we don't know if she's actually back with her ex or not. But if she is, she's not going to be for long because we're going to break them up.
Right.
Yeah, that's what we said.
That is our goal today. Break people up,
How do we do
especially if
that?
they've been in love for a long time.
It's fine. They're already in a cycle. I mean, they broke up once. They'll probably do it again. That's usually how that cycle works.
All right. Brian, are you ready to make Jordan possibly cry?
Because it means that she'll get back together with me. Then, yeah, let's make her cry.
Oh, my
All right.
God.
That's
All
a
right.
spirit.
I'm into it.
Oh, this is terrible.
Okay, we're going to dial her number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Jordan, please?
This is Jordan.
Hi, Jordan.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello? Who's this?
Oh, my name's Young Jeffrey.
Yeah, she doesn't know who you are.
That's right. That's how phone calls work. You can't see me, can you? My name's Young Jeffrey. I work on the radio.
Okay. What's up?
Well, not too much. We're calling you because we're doing something called a second date update. Do you know what that is?
Maybe? I'm not sure.
Well, to jog your memory, in case you might know, it's a segment that we do where someone who's getting blown off emails us and they ask us to call the person they recently went on a date with to find out why they're not getting in contact with them anymore.
Oh.
So you recently went out with a guy named Brian.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And it sounds like you had a great time with Brian.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. You know, we went on, like...
That doesn't sound very promising.
Oh, my God. That's the worst response you could have to that.
Well, Brian told us a little bit about what happened, and he said that your ex was there at the end of the night.
Yeah.
And then after he had a run-in with your ex, you texted him that it's basically over.
Well, I mean, it's been really hard. Like, Brian's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't want to hurt him or anything, you know, just things happen in life, so...
So you hurt him.
And it was just... it was just one date. I mean...
Yeah. Just, I don't know. Like, I have so much history with my ex. I mean, we've been dating since high school.
Oh, girl, you're in that cycle?
Well, yeah, I mean, like, he's been at my parents' house, like, every holiday, birthdays, my parents' anniversaries. Like, we've just a lot together. Like, we've experienced everything, you know? And I don't know, I really love him, so...
Okay, wait, though. Can I just ask you?
Yeah.
Because it sounds like you're with your ex, I guess now your current boyfriend, simply because of history. And I'm going to tell you, that is not a long-lasting reason to be with somebody.
Well, it's more than that. I mean, it's more than just history. Like, we had a rocky, patch because he broke up with me. Like, there was this bartender girl he met one night, and he's out with his friends. Like, I was upset about it.
And I was like, what are you doing leaving me for a trip like that? You know, like, it's like a dirty bartender's been with like over 100 guys or whatever. But he's like, oh, it's time for me to try something new and spread my wings. And so at first I was depressed and I'm angry. And then I wasn't going to let this happen. So just like this date came up and I was like, you have to play dirty. Like, what's left?
Oh, wait. So, wait, you used Brian to make your ex jealous?
Wow.
Don't judge me until you hear the whole story.
Oh, I'm not judging you. I've definitely done the same thing. We're fine. Yeah.
So what happened?
So earlier that week that we went out, like I planned for my ex and I to exchange things at my house.
Yeah.
So I scheduled my date with Brian the same evening because I was like, well, at least I'll get my bang for my buck, you know, and I'll make my ex jealous. So I knew he'd be there when we got back from dinner. And honestly, everything did go perfectly. Like, my ex saw me with another guy having fun. He got jealous. Like, when I got out of the car, like, you know, I did an extra loud laugh.
Wow, you are the worst.
No,
That's a solid
she's
move.
not.
It's a solid move.
It was fine. Like, whatever. We had a nice time. I snuggled up next to Brian's arm while we walked. Like, you know, I even acted surprised and concerned in front of Brian. Like, I really tried to sell it.
Well, how do you think that Brian feels being used like this?
Honestly, if he feels bad, he should just get over it. It was just one date.
Well, I don't know if he can, especially now that he knows that you set the whole thing up just to get back with your ex.
Well, he's not going to know if you don't tell him.
Well, I don't have to tell him because you already told him.
I don't get it.
We didn't tell you this, but Brian has actually been on the phone and has been listening this whole time.
What?
Yeah.
Sorry.
You guys tricked me?
Yeah.
Is tricking not allowed in your world?
We're
Yeah, I don't
also
know.
not in a healthy relationship, Jordan.
Brian.
How could you do this? I really like you.
Okay, I don't even know. Like, he shouldn't have heard everything. He shouldn't have heard everything.
Well, he did hear it, and you need to talk with him about it right now.
Yeah.
But so when did you even come up with this plan? I mean, you're just using me?
I mean, I was just looking for somebody to make my ex jealous. Like, your mom showed me your picture. I don't know. I was just like, okay, he'll do.
Oh, no, he'll do.
I mean, Brian, you could take that as a compliment. Like, you're hot enough to make her ex jealous, which means, I mean, I'm being for real.
Good
which
angle.
means that you're a step up because nobody's going to go out with a fugly person
That's true.
after an ex. That doesn't look like a good rebound.
Silver lining?
Jordan, why don't you just tell me now? What else did you lie about? I want to know.
I lied about wanting dessert on the date. I needed to stay with you at the
man.
restaurant longer.
I thought we had a moment there. That was a lie.
I was just trying to time it. Well,
The creme brulee was a lie?
Wait, so you never felt anything at all towards me? I honestly don't know how I'm going to trust anyone ever again after this.
Oh, no.
stop being dramatic. It was one date. We didn't even kiss. You're overreacting.
Oh, man.
I am so with Jordan on this one. Brian.
You're with her? You're supposed to be helping me right now.
Man.
What is going on here?
Yeah, bro.
You're never going to trust anyone again after your first date lied to you. I mean, it's kind of like newsflash. Everybody lies on a first date in some way.
Sometimes you click,
I know. Brooke is never honest with her husband, and that's how she got married.
It's not that. It's just like...
It's the key to a successful relationship. Zero truth.
I'm just saying it didn't work out, Brian. You were dropping a lot of big words after barely knowing someone and obviously not knowing anything about them.
It doesn't change how I feel. I mean, I feel like I was duped. Like, it just isn't right.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm giving you that's fair.
Yeah.
You did a really good thing. Like, I have to thank you, because without you, I wouldn't have gotten back together with my ex. So that's really nice of you.
Rubbing it in.
No, he's a matchmaker.
Yes.
You're such a...
Whoa.
Okay.
All right.
And I think
back it up, Brian.
I think that is the right time to ask if you guys would like to go on a second date. We will pay for it if you guys go out.
Yeah, if I ever need you again, are you okay if I call?
No.
Oh, man. I'm sure he'll cheat on you soon anyway.
Oh,
come
God. It's getting
Oh,
dirty.
just get over it. Get over it, Brian.
He's probably cheating on you right now while you're on this call.
Oh, God.
All right. Well, okay. Well, so no second date for you, Brian.
Sorry,
but you know what? I feel really bad for you.
Yeah.
Like, you
great.
shouldn't have been put through this situation. And I'm sure that one of our listeners would love to lie to you two to get back with their ex. So text in 78592.
Oh, man.
Would you like to go out with Brian and get back together with your ex? We'll pay for it.
I hear you're good arm candy, Brian.
Oh, God, you guys.
I hate you guys so much.
That's sweet.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Lydia, before you go out on a date, do you have one of your friends on standby to call you or text you in the middle of it in case you want to get out of the date? Oh, there's an emergency. I got to go.
I'm still laughing because you think that dating was a regular common thing for me. I have patterns or something. Not I went on 3 dates in my life, which is more the truth.
You were just going, I never want this date to end because I don't know when the next one will come. But I've heard of people doing that. I've never done it myself. I have. You've done that? There's a secret code word. I text you banana, you got to call me right away.
You should have asked Jose in the first place. He's more feminine than I am.
Yeah. Oh, come on. And he goes out with a lot of terrible people. So, anyway, that's what I think happened to the guy in today's second date update, Jared, who's on the phone with us right now. Jared, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing okay. How are you guys doing?
Good. Why don't you explain to everybody what happened?
We basically met on an online dating site.
Mm-hmm.
Her name's Melissa, and we kind of chatted on there for a little bit, and we decided to go out to dinner. So, I went to pick her up, and she wasn't quite ready, so I went up to her apartment. It was really nice. It was nice furniture and art on the walls, and it smelled like vanilla, you know what I mean? It was just
how much did you check out her place?
Yeah, were you taking video and you rewatched it later?
No, but you walk in and you kind of sum it up a little bit, because if you walk in and it's a hellhole, then you're like, oh my gosh, what have I gotten myself into?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
So how was dinner with her, though?
I thought it went well. We talked a lot. It wasn't like we were sitting there awkwardly staring at each other with nothing to talk about. But right before we got our entrees, she got a phone call.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, excuse me really quick, I have to take this. So she comes back and she's like, I'm so sorry, that was work. There's an emergency. I have to leave now.
And there it is. That's the part of your email that made me think that she had someone call to try to get out of the date. That's always the excuse. My excuse is a huge emergency.
We're so cynical.
What does she do for a living? Does she do something that's really important, or she would have an emergency that she would have to leave before even eating her food?
She's an attorney. So,
they don't do anything important, do they?
Come on. I had 2 parents for attorneys, and trust me, they stood me up for a lot of dates. Okay? A lot of science fairs missed.
Okay, so Lydia knows about this firsthand. Yeah. All right. She could just be busy then. I could be wrong.
It was a little bit mysterious, but I was just like, okay, if it's really an emergency, it's all good. We can do it again. She said, I really want to do this again. So I understood. I was disappointed.
You feel like she was telling the truth, though?
Yeah, I think I have a pretty good, read on that. So I felt like she was telling the truth.
It would have been nice if she at least stayed for the meal.
Yeah.
Well, if you really wanted to bail, why wouldn't she have just, waited till the entrees got there, finished the meal, and then left? You know what I mean?
That's a good point.
Yeah. So it was really abrupt and all of a sudden, and I didn't think I said anything offensive or anything to make her.
Yeah.
And part of the reason you date is for the food.
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't care how bad the date's going. A free meal is a free meal. Tough it out.
Right. Yeah. And I also, because I drove, I offered to pay for a cab, and she refused that too. So I guess I'd just be really surprised if she wasn't telling the truth, because she seemed like a straight shooter and pretty genuine. So, I guess in the brief time that I talked to her, it just didn't seem like her character.
All right. Well, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update. All right?
Okay.
All right, man. Hang on.
92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for the second date update, Jared is on the phone with us. Jared's date left before even eating dinner. Oh, man. She got a phone call, said she had a work emergency, had to cut out real quick. He even offered her cab fare because he picked her up, and she's like, no, I don't need the money. I just got to get out of here. I got to go handle some work stuff, but I'd love to see you again. He hasn't heard from her since. Now, Jared, I was thinking about it, and the fact that she didn't eat her food, and also the fact that she wouldn't have accepted cab fare from you, shows 2 things. Either she really did have an emergency, or she really hates you. You really did something to screw up on the date.
I hope she's not lying to me, but I don't know. You guys got me thinking a little bit now.
No, Jared, I want you to stick with your instinct. Let's not be bitter on this show. Let's be optimistic that there are good people who tell the truth.
I don't like trying new things. All right. I didn't ask you before, how many times have you tried to get a hold of her?
I've called her twice and texted her once, I think.
All right. That's not bad.
Yeah, not at all.
Okay. We're going to call her right now, get her on the phone, and see if we can get an answer.
Okay.
Hello,
Hi, is Melissa there?
this is she.
Hey, Melissa, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Juball in the Morning on Moving 92.5.
Okay. Why are you calling?
You recently went out on a date with one of our listeners. His name is Jared.
Uh-huh. And you know about this?
I do, because he emailed us and wanted us to get a hold of you because you won't return his calls. And he told us about the date. He didn't go into like in-depth detail or personal detail. He just said that you left in the middle of the date for a work phone call and said you'd like to go out again, but never responded to him. So my theory was you faked the work phone call and just wanted to get out of the date.
That's not my theory, though. I think you're a good person and you really had to work.
Well, thanks. Why does this matter? I don't understand.
Did you fake the phone call?
It's kind of my own personal deal.
I mean, can you tell us something, like anything? Because you kind of left Jared hanging with nothing.
Here's the deal. We met online. I don't know if he told you that.
Mm-hmm.
And especially for a woman, it can be a little weird. And I like to protect myself. So I have my brother call, to kind of find out if things are going well or not. So I usually set up a time in advance that he knows when to call. If it's going really well, then I'm like, it's great. And I go back to the date. But if it's not, then I'll leave the date.
I knew it.
And he picks you up.
So your brother called you and you weren't having fun with Jared, were you?
I don't know. He's sort of a creep. I'll be honest.
What did he do that was creepy? He sounds like a nice dude to me. I talked to him. But I'm a creep, so.
From one to another.
Yeah, I might not notice those things. What did he do to you that was so creepy?
When we were driving over to the restaurant and while we were having our appetizers and stuff, he started asking me about my feminine hygiene products.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, which ones you use?
Like, asking me about, because he's a guy, he wasn't sure, how you know what kind to get and how they work and kind of if he should have some at his house for the women he's dating.
That is weird. You're right. That is a creepy conversation to have with a woman on a first date.
And if Jubal's creeped out, that says a lot.
And I've been with girls for long periods of time. I don't like having that conversation with them after 4 years.
Yeah, exactly. But he's super curious. There's different sizes, so do you test them out? That know which one is the right one to use?
Oh, come on, dude.
Is there a certain test
Hey, Melissa, can you hold on for 1 second, just real quick?
Okay.
I have to ask a question of Jared, because Jared is actually on the phone listening. Jared?
Oh, my God.
You can just Google that. You realize that, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Hi, Melissa.
Jared, why would you ever think that's appropriate first date conversation?
I don't know. I'm a dude. I just don't know these things. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. I was just really nervous. I don't know. She's really pretty, and I was really excited about it. So I was just I don't know.
So you asked about that?
Here's the thing. First of all, that's the worst conversation. I've never had a guy I've ever dated that ever even wanted to talk about those products, see those products, have anything to do with those products, because they don't even want to think about why you're using those products.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know. Have you never had a girlfriend before?
Well, no. I've been in a long-distance relationship for the past few years, and recently we broke up, so I haven't dated in a while.
And you decided to bust out that talk on a first date.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, a part of me was curious because, like I said, I'm a guy and I have no idea how this stuff, you know what I mean? It's just something I don't know about.
I don't even want to know how they work.
I don't know.
Like, I just,
So embarrassed. Like, I feel, I'm absolutely mortified right now.
yeah, maybe you shouldn't have called the radio.
Well, like, listen, Melissa, I really like you. Like, I don't know. Like, it's something about you. I just really like you, and I just felt like I messed it up somehow, and I really, genuinely disappointed.
You know, when people get nervous, Jared, they might hiccup or talk too quickly, or I don't know.
But you also have to understand, like, I just got out of a long-term relationship, and I just haven't been on like dates like this in like literally.
Yeah. I feel like that's not a good excuse,
No,
Jared. I just think
common sense, dude. Common sense.
I don't care if it's not a good excuse or not. That's the honest truth. So I don't know what else to say except I'm sorry.
Did you?
I might have or probably did screw something up that I was genuinely excited about.
And Melissa, would you like to go out with Jared again? He thinks you're funny. He thinks you're smart. He thinks you have great taste in feminine hygiene products. I mean, that's what
come on,
ladies look for in a guy, right? No, would you like to go out with him again? We will pay for it.
Jared, I think that, coming out of this relationship, like you said, I think you need some time and maybe date a lot of women to kind of, get more comfortable. And
Melissa, that is a very nice way of saying hell no.
Yeah.
Tactful.
Jared, I'm sorry. I don't think Melissa wants to go out with you again. You got your answer.
No.
But at least you improved your dating skills, okay?
Yeah.
Melissa, you sure you don't want to go out with him again? Think about this. If you guys did end up in a relationship, he might be the only dude on the planet who's happy to go buy that stuff for you.
I mean, I'll totally let him go buy them for me if he wants. I'm not going to date him, but I don't like buying them. So
Hey,
he
Jared,
can do it for me.
It has been sort of a successful second date update for you. There you go.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.